Hey guys, welcome back to Comfy Cozy Up. So I am trying to get back into everything, the groove of everything. I'm struggling. I needed the vacation time. Now I need time to recuperate from the vacation time. So anyway, I did not read them during my vacation time, to be honest with you. I literally took those few days off just to have a good time with my family, to enjoy myself. I didn't even thought about reading. It was just like I brought books with me, but just did not. So I read a little bit before, and then I read recently, and so tell you what I've been reading. So I did finish Mama Day, and I'm not going to talk much about it because I want to save it for later. But it makes me want to read Bailey's Cafe. So let me know if you've read Bailey's Cafe. So I think I'm going to add that to my TBR. And there's a few stuff I want to go over more because the message in this is very interesting at the end. And so let me know where you at with this and if you're enjoying it. So yeah. Also, this is a slow one too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, guys. I just realized that I am, what's today, the 12th? And I am slow going this. This is a bit darker. The main character, I'm not sure about her yet. And there's not a lot of humor in this. It's more of tragic behavior. You have a girl who is now an orphan. She was raised by a woman who she didn't know she was related to and treated poorly, and she's taken in by this man who decided that he's going to take in not only her but two other young people who are believed to be the heir of an inheritance that the town been fighting over for years, long time. And so there's that secret of Esther, the main character, who she belongs to, because she doesn't know who her parents are. So there's that hidden thing that you're already like speculating as you're reading this. Bleak House is interested. There is this character who identify himself as a child, and everybody does, because he's out here having kids and not taking care of them, don't want to work, don't want to do anything. I thought that was interesting. And so far Bleak House is a little eerie, interesting, don't know where it's going to, but there's that element of suspense in this. A lot of suspense in this, because you want to know like who's the rightful heir, what's going on with this will and these letters and these documents and all that stuff. So I'm keeping going, and I will let you know as I go each way of how it is. And then the book that I'm also slowly reading, I think I'm only, oh Lord, where's my bookmark? Oh, all right, there we go. 2 chapter in. I took the dust jacket off. But this is the last booker. And this one, interesting so far. I don't know where it's going because nothing's happened yet, per se, except for we have 2 sisters, and they own a shop, and the shop keep getting breaking into. And then we have this man who is away from his family, and there's that element of what happened, why you're creeping around kind of deal. There's talks of a lot of what they do for a living, very much industrial area. This is 1950s, I think so. Since the book start, 1952. So has that modern classic historical fiction, if you think about it that way. Not modern classic, historical fiction era. So I am going to continue with this. Not sure I'm going to finish it in this vlog, but because I am being distracted. Like today, I finally got my gutters cleaned. My gutters were supposed to clean last year. it's clean today, thank God. It wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be, so I was very happy about that. But professionally, they came, and while I was sleeping, they didn't even wake me up, because I didn't hear the sound, but the guy was very surprised I did not, because they were on the roof doing all that. But I was on the second floor, so on the second floor you don't really hear all that sound. But it's clean, so at least I'm somewhat prepared for winter. So I needed those gutters clean. It was really, really bad. And then I started cleaning the deck, because it's a bunch of leaf, whole bunch of leaf. And I need to start treating my plants to come back inside. We still have another warm week, because it's in the 70s, but I know I need to start little by little. I'm treating them, wiping them down, making sure that there's no bugs or anything on them before I reintroduce them back in the house. And then I gotta find an area to put them, because they need to be isolated for a couple of weeks before I introduce them to other plants, because again, I want to make sure that they don't have nothing on them. But guys, I will show you Vivian probably tomorrow, so you can see how beautiful she is now. You remember she only had like 4 leaves? No, they are a bunch of leaves. She loved outside. She absolutely loved outside. This other plant that also had, that I thought was done, also got back to life. And then there's a new plant that I had bought that's never been inside. I have no hopes for that one. I have a feeling that one's not going to survive indoors, but it is an indoor plant. But when I bought it, it was smaller, and it's just huge like this, but it's used outside, so it's probably not going to like inside. But that's about it. Oh, and I just cut out a shirt that I'm trying to hopefully finish before Friday. Yeah. So that is it, guys. I'm doing so much with little time, but trying to make the best of this vlog, hopefully. But you can see my energy level is low. I am still not used to my work schedule, and I've been back to work 2 days now. Yeah, I need another vacation. But it won't be till Thanksgiving week, so that's another month and change before I am off again. Yeah. So anyway, I am going to just do some journaling of the day. I might start sewing. I'm not sure, because I thought today I said I was just gonna cut the patterns out, and then, but then I might start sewing for an hour. I'll only do 1 hour of cutting and sewing, and that didn't take me that long to cut, maybe 20 minutes, because when I started sewing, guys, it can last for a while, and it's just not a good thing. So I have to time myself. 1 hour. That is all I get, and that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. On to the next. Look at Vivian. You remember how bad she was? She only had like maybe 4 leaves, 4 leaves, and look at her. So I've been treating her, trying to make sure, you know, she doesn't have any bugs, because she has to come back in the house because the cold weather is getting here. So I don't know how she's gonna feel, because she might not like inside, but oh, she looks lovely. But I have to clean. I've been cleaning her since yesterday, so now I just really, every so often I do see stuff, And then also her pot is messed up. So I'm going to do all of this today because she has to come in tomorrow before the cold air. I got rid of the umbrella, but as you can see, the rug is still wet. So this is going to be outside for a while because I can't really roll it up yet because it's too wet. But I have this one here. She also grew. And then this is one that was new, but she's so dirty. It's gonna take me a while to clean her. But yeah, but guys, look over here. Look at my kale. Spring back. Yeah, it's a lot of dirt on my stuff because I had the gutters clean. And that's another thing. But look at all these peppers. It's a whole lot of pepper. Whole lot of pepper. And tomato is done. Tomato is done. It's a few left, but they're pretty much done. But yeah, guys, I'm out here and I'm exhausted. Like, I am struggling to stay awake at work because I feel like I need a vacation from a vacation. Yeah. So, but it is beautiful because it's fall. The trees are like, but my God, I just swept up out here and all these leaves are back. So it's gonna be like at least 4 times before all the leaves are gone. But yeah, that's today. So then I'm gonna show you the few what I have been, my project was coming to. So yeah. So guys, look at my top. It's so pretty. I just love this color. So I love the sleeve. I did like the chunky sleeve. It's, you have to see it on. It's real nice. Which came out really good. And it's almost done. The only thing is I have to do the overlay because I don't have a serger. So I have to do the overlay for all of it inside. And if you don't do it, then you will have like this kind of problem. And I didn't finish the neckline because I thought about changing it, but I think I'm going to keep the neckline how it is now. So I'm going to finish the neckline, and then also I got to finish the ends, the M. So this has to get done as well. I just haven't decided exactly how I want everything, but I would say it's about 60% finished. The hard work is the overlay because I don't have a serger. And to do the overlay on my machine takes longer to do. I started doing it on the sides. And I don't know if you can see it from the stitch. And it's a little bit more difficult to get it even and have it look a certain way. But yeah, it's a little harder without a serger. But it's done on this, on the sides. But like the center, the arms, like here, and the arms are not done. And then of course when I finish the neckline, that's gonna have to get done as well. So guys, this is what I haven't used my iron board and of course my measuring table because I don't have a real table yet. But it's working and I'm loving how this is coming out. I can't wait for it to be done and style it and all that good stuff and iron it out. So because it's another thing, I need to iron it out so it looks more polished. But I love the color. I also have it in a green color, which is so beautiful, but I need more because initially I wanted to make a jumpsuit, but I didn't have enough fabric, so I had to scratch that, and I don't have time to go back to that place. But the green one I have, I'm going to definitely make this, but it's going to be a jumpsuit. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But y'all let me know how I'm doing. How is this rookie doing? I cleaned her, but you know, you never know what else could be hiding that I did not see. So she's gonna be over here for a couple of weeks to make sure that she is healthy as far as with not having any damn bugs. So yeah, but look at her, guys. Remember how she was looking shabby? She only had about 4 leaves, if that much. She has a lot of new growth. Look at that, a lot of new growth. So I'm so happy for her, but she might not like inside again. Let's hope she'll survive until next summer. Hey guys, so it's time to pack this tent up. Yeah, it's that time. So that's what I'm doing today. So, and then I'll talk to you about reading. What's been going on? Yeah. So we need another cover because this cover is too small. It's not even covering anything, be honest with you. So this is a medium. We should have gotten an extra large. Look at her, happy as ever, right, Abby? Yep. So it's a mess back here, but we don't care. Ab. Hey guys, so I am going to do the wrap up for this week, trying to do it without too many disturbance because there's a lot going on outside and that noise is Abby. So last night I was supposed to do some more reading and I was gonna come back on here, but guys, I got so tired I went to sleep. Yeah, it's a rough week. It's a rough week. Maybe I should call this vlog this vlog a rough vlog. No sleep. I don't know. But anyway, I am going to talk about the house a little. So guys, I'm making a dent. I am making a dent. I'm almost halfway. I'm like 4 something. What we at? 416. So I'm making a dent. I'm almost at the halfway point. Guys, the amount of characters that's flying through this book, sometimes you have to like stop and take notes. So I left my other journal, my regular reading journal, but I've been using this one. This is a Tommy River paper. So but this was mainly, yeah, it's really good paper. This is mainly for the stories I'm working on for NaNoWriMo, but I decided to just put some notes in here. But anyway, so we have where we at now is there's a lot has happened since I updated in the beginning of the week, and with this I would say Dickens has ways of talking about wealthy and the poor in all his books pretty much, and then you get in this, there's that poverty line that is a bit rough in terms of, especially you have a character who is basically being wronged by, and with the help of the lawyer, what is his name, Talkinghorn. Yes, Mr. Talkinghorn. Where they can get that damn name from? Don't know. Mr. Talkinghorn, okay, is, you know, has something to do with it. And then you have children who are now taking care of themselves, young children, young. And it's just this idea of what England looked like then, and it's so much in his book. I find in Dickens' book you see how these children are often never protected, and you know, then you have sometimes the Good Samaritan that do have it, as far as the Guardian of Esther, and then you have other people who are mainly afraid because the poverty line between the have and have-nots are very thin, and there's some people who knew how to manipulate, and you can see that in this story. But you also are following paper trail and how interesting paper trail was back then. I think now they're a little bit more secure, and there's some of the things that they're dealing with in this story that in real modern time they wouldn't have that. But these paper trail were just everywhere. They weren't secure, and there's this idea of people maybe having it and not even understanding what they have deal that's going on in this story. I am enjoying this in terms of the writing, the way he's telling this story, but it's also complicated because there's that cultural stuff in this European wise. You know, there's that French woman who is, you know, put in a situation where she's just begging to be a part of something, part of a work, because of how she deal with. Then there's like Lady Deadlock. Y'all hear that? The name? Lady Deadlock. And her secrets, and you kind of can guess what her secret is, but it's just how it comes about. There's a point where Esther met her, and there's that connection that she instantly have where she feels something towards a woman, but she's not sure. There's that going on, but then you're wondering why. There's still that why that you don't know yet. So the suspense in this book is still grabbing you for a chunky, almost 1,000-page book. So I do appreciate that in this. So I'm gonna continue and let you know. Now the Booker one didn't get that far in this, but when I'm telling you where I got in this, I'm like, oh, I need to know what else is happening. There's a lot of injustice in this book. You know, the Fortune Man, there's some injustice because this is an industrial town. Again, similar idea in this, except for this is 1950 something versus that one might be, I don't know. Now, where we at in this? 1850 something. Yeah, hold on. Where we at? 1850 something this was published, so give an idea in that time, because a lot of his books were were in real time in terms of when it was written. So you have 100-year difference between this book and the Dickens, but there's that still idea of the industrial area, shipping town, where docks come in and people come in, whether or not they leave or want to leave or forced to leave, that kind of deal. But it's that discrimination that's going on in this book where I'm a bit, it's just wrong. You know, there is a crime that happened and you're just scooping up any black person that was happened to be out at the time because the person said it was a black person. You get that in this, and it's just, and there's different kind of discrimination. There is early on a talk of a Jamaican in this that somewhat didn't get the same treatment, the rough treatment as an African black person, and you know that happens where they talk about in this, or the Asian people that is. But in retrospect, all of them are dealing with poverty from their own country while they're even in the situation of working on a ship or being in a certain community that everybody's struggling. There's a lot of the poverty level is high, so there's a lot of crime of people breaking into people's stores and stuff like that. But we're gonna continue with this. I really want to get to the nitty-gritty in this book, but the Bleak House is, you know, Dickens have a way of doing that to me. But this is where I'm at right now. But I have to take some pictures from my blog today, and then I have to go on, yeah. So this is real time I'm doing this. I'm actually uploading the same day. So follow me on Instagram, guys. Also, I have a live discussion that I'm going to be doing with Brooklyn Cat on Instagram on Sunday, as in the 17th, tomorrow at 4 p.m. over on their channel. So I'm going to leave name here. So we're going to be talking about journalism and mental journalism. We're going to talk about journaling, sorry guys, journaling and mental health. And I think it's an important discussion, and I really will appreciate you guys joining in. And we are going to be discussing how journaling can help with mental health. So that's where we at with that. And also there will be an announcement tomorrow on I'm going to record it today, but I'm going to put it up on Instagram where you can start submitting your word of the day for the 2-year anniversary of A Journal Mood for November. So all that's happening. So thanks for watching, guys, and bear with me. We'll get back in the groove of this vlogging situation soon once I, get my help. But I think I just tried on something and I literally don't know what happened, but apparently I lost more weight. I didn't even realize it because the dress is actually loose on me now. So I'm not eating right, and I think that's a lot of things that's happening why my energy level is low. Because I thought about it, like I have slept, I have been getting rest, but I know I'm not eating right because of what I sat down to look at what I've ate all week, and I realized that I'm not eating enough things with protein, with iron, and all that stuff that I need, that I used to eat, and that's because I've been on the go so much that I didn't have time to really shop at certain stores that I typically shop at. So I need to do that this week, is to get back to the greens, the vegetable, certain salad that I was eating a lot of, have my kale growing outside, so I need to start incorporate more of that in my diet, so I get my and nuts. I used to eat a lot of nuts, mixed nuts, and I have a big container of it at home, and the container looked like it's barely been touched. So that's how I know I'm not eating right, which is what affecting also my energy level. So yeah, you gotta take care of your body too, not just your mental health. So I'm learning, I'm gonna do better, and we're gonna see how this works out. But I'm here for the weight I'm here for the weight loss, even though I didn't realize I was losing weight because I felt fat. My face just felt like I was gaining weight, but apparently I wasn't. Yeah, it's all in my head, guys, all in my head. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.